don't know if that's how it works.
You
So, good evening and welcome back to Judventures. As you can see, we're here tonight at York Mazes Hallowscream. It's the opening night, it's completely sold out and we are extremely excited to be here. We've just got in now, some of the first people in, and already the actors are on you. As soon as you walk through the door, they're on you and they're intense. There's more than ever this year. It's looking absolutely brilliant. Now we've got fast track tickets, and what we didn't realise is when you get the second ticket type, which is the unlimited entry into the mazes and the 5 fast track tickets, what you actually find is the 5 fast track that you're using you can use for any maze. So you don't get 5 fast track at one specific maze, you actually get just 5 fast tracks. So if you wanted to go through the Singularity 5 times in the fast track line, you can use those and they just tick them off as and when you go through. And having them on wristbands as well is extremely convenient, when in previous years you had to try and carry your card round on you. Now you don't have to, so brilliant little addition to York Maze this year. It's Mr Cuddles!
Right, Joe Gatlin, how you doing? You alright? Oh, I heard you like corn dogs.
I love corn dogs.
You do, don't you? Yeah, you do. Right. Come with me, come with me.
I hope we've got some today. How is Mr Cuddles this year?
He's doing great, honestly, he's doing the best he's ever been.
Oh, fantastic.
How are you guys? You alright?
We're good.
Are you? Wow. Well, guess what? This guy in front of you, he's called Paul.
Paul?
Hi, Paul.
Hello, Paul.
Hi, Paul. Priest is back again. So, basically, is that toilet fine?
Yes.
The corn dogs aren't in there.
Right, okay, that's good to know.
Fine.
It's good to know. Right.
Enjoy corn dogs, enjoy your night. Bye.
Bye. Mr Cuddles, now, he's a good gent to see. He was the first person that we actually came across last year. We love Mr Cuddles. He's such a nice yet despicable chap.
I think they're just...
That's a bit creepy. So looking at it, we actually seem to have a slightly different layout than last year as well. So the Fairground ride area and the food hub has actually been compacted a little. Before, the Fairground rides were a fair old bit down the bottom. This year they've actually compacted it, made it one busier area, which actually I think works really well. When they were a bit spread out, it could look like they've just thrown attractions anywhere. However, this year, with them all being quite nice and tight, it's looking very good. Are you enjoying your night so far?
Yes, it's brilliant.
Yes, it's brilliant. That's what we like to hear. Yeah, okay.
Like you.
Evening, ladies. No, not one smile. Really disconcerting. I'm just going to leave. So, although the gates open at 6:30, you can't actually get into the main hub area for the mazes until 6:45.
Oh! Look at this! I've never seen so many inbreds in one place. It's nice, isn't it? Woo! Look at her! She's come as one of the tables from Bake Off. That's nice, isn't it?
What's Mr Cuddles done wrong?
It's a lie. Look at him. Are you joking? He's the most beautiful soul in the land, and he's a monster.
Oh no, he's the most beautiful soul in all.
He looks just like his mum.
No,
How can you say that about a woman?
He's a woman.
No, his mum's a woman.
No, she's not. He's not a woman.
One.
Sorry.
No. Good boy. Take the rock. Take the rock.
The rock.
Take the rock.
The rock. The rock.
Good boy. Good boy.
Can I have the rock? Sorry.
Good boy. It's all right.
You'll be alright.
I'll try. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
What do you want to play?
I Spy.
Right guys, so it's early on in the night, so we're going to use the standard entry queue because we'll get in a little bit quicker earlier in the night. A bit later when it's busier, we'll come back and use the fast track. It'll give us the option to go through the mazes multiple times, see things we might not have. So, we're starting off with the new for 2023 Necropolis. And already the theming on the outside of this is looking brilliant. Oh God. Right guys, so that was the new for 2023 maze, Necropolis, and that is brilliantly themed, absolutely brilliantly themed. That's extreme scream level of brilliance, that is. Not a single area in there, hello Mr Cuddles, not a single area in there was unthemed, there was no empty space. You went through, there was always something taking your eye away from what were in front of you, and because of that you got some fantastic scares. And I think there's a Instagrams behind me. But yeah, really good. I'm glad we started with that. That's likely to get incredibly busy tonight, and so we've gone through on the standard entry, ran in, first time I've run in a while, and we've got the fast track still where we can go through and experience it again. So you'll be able to see they've actually done a lot of changes to this area. Just where I'm stood now, there used to be a big DJ booth. DJ booth has gone, and in this area they've just more and more theming, more open stage, more people. Sorry if you can't hear me for the chainsaw. Fantastic. What an atmosphere here tonight. It really is good. Necropolis. Now I've had a chance to catch my breath after coming out. It's such a claustrophobic maze. The corridors are extremely tight. I mean, I'm a big guy. I managed to get through, but still so tight. There's sort of double lane corridors where you can choose to go down either side of things. It really was sort of disorienting in which direction you went. It was claustrophobic as to how cramped in you felt, and the actors in there, they were ridiculous. They had so much energy. Obviously it's the first opening night. We got like the first run through of the maze. Phenomenal. Really want to do that. It will be brilliant.
It was.
It was a little bit, yeah, a little bit.
Don't chat rubbish to me.
You caught me by surprise though. Usually I'm a lot more manly than that.
Caught you by surprise at a scare attraction. Oh my goodness me. Who'd have thought?
I found a friend.
No, you didn't.
No. So we're not friends, and she's insulted my manhood. Which might be correct, but still.
What else do you do when you meet a man?
Well, very true.
What's funny? I didn't say for that. No. Because you look scary when you're doing it.
Do I?
Yeah, that's my job. Oh, I don't like that. Don't like that. Oh. Pretty please with a cherry on top. Please with a cherry on top. Down. 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 Okay, hands there. Both of them. Put your phone in your pocket. Don't be pathetic. Oh my God. Right. No. Knee down.
All right.
Hands down.
Yeah.
And then.
Yeah.
Wow. So, I don't think I've ever come across that scare actor before, but she is intense. Wow. I've never felt that anyone genuinely hates me before, but I kind of got that feeling there. So, one of the many features here at Hallowscream as well, you have 2 bars, this being one of them, just called Bar. So if you fancy a libation or two to calm your nerves, especially after meeting her, then you can come here. How did you feel about your interaction with the lovely lady?
She's very scary.
She's very, very
but
scary.
She's very likeable. I quite like her.
I don't know why.
I like her.
So, I mean, to be fair, I've never seen anyone get on their hands and knees so quick. I might have to take a few pointers.
How you doing? Calm down, baby.
Right guys, so the next maze we're going to go into is Cornevil. Now this is a great maze every year, so thoroughly looking forward to this. Jesus, what? Oh my God, this gets me every time. Right guys, so we have just been into Cornevil and that was utterly ridiculous. The number of clowns in there this year, it must have tripled. We had at least 3-4 clowns in every single corridor, in every single room. It was utterly unbelievable. They were intense, they were completely off their rocker in there. It's a hard enough maze to get around as it is. It's got moving floors, it's got floors on angles, it's got the spinning infinity tunnel. Everything in there is designed to get you off your footing, and the actors in there this year, Jesus Christ, it's unbelievable, utterly unbelievable. It's the Apocalyptic 2073. Oh, Jesus Christ. She tastes better. Right guys, so we've just come out of 2073. I still haven't caught my breath. Very much like Cornevil, the actors in there today, absolutely insane, really insane. There were so many of them. They were in your face, pushing you around, loud, overbearing. I'm pretty sure they've actually extended that maze again as well. If not, then I don't remember it being that long last year, but really good. All of these mazes tonight so far have just been fantastic. selection of games here. Dead ringers, brain dead where you've got to try and get a brain inside the zombies. Everything, keep you a little bit entertained. Small little bar and coffee on the inside as well if you don't want to make your way all the way down to the bottom.
Where I go, me and my friends are people getting shots in the back.
It's all falling apart!
You got some performance issues.
No, you're falling apart.
Got the moves. You got the moves like Jagger.
I can feel your name, all of my moves.
Nice.
There you
it's
are.
lovely.
Oh, it's good.
Who did it used to be?
Oh, you don't want to know. My ex, we had a bit of a falling out, but I think I'll feel them better anyway.
Oh, she looked nice. So I know I mentioned this on the previous video, but Hallowscream has one of the best merch stores of any scare event that we've been to. Absolutely tons that you can buy from here. You've got cups, you've got t-shirts, hoodies, lots of different horror paraphernalia. This is where you'd also come if you wanted to upgrade to RIP as well. It really is a fantastic selection of stuff. So just had another interaction which I didn't manage to catch on camera with my lovely lady friend who I'm more than sure absolutely hates me. So for the rest of the night I'm actively going to try and avoid her, which means that likely I will come across her everywhere I go. She is utterly terrifying. You either genuinely do just hate me or you are really, really good at your job. But either way, well done. And what did I say at Extreme Scream? We cannot come anywhere without Lucy grabbing herself a mulled wine. Yep, and just like Extreme Scream, it's £2.50 and you can steal the cup afterwards and you don't get your £2.50 back, so it's the cheapest cup you can buy here. But no, I don't think it actually is stealing, it is part of the deal. £2.50, if you want to keep it you can. If you'd like a refund, then just get it returned back and you get your £2.50 back.
Are you ready?
You should have run. You should have run.
Yeah.
Ah!
Only because you pick on me.
It's just so easy.
Excuse me.
Am I wrong?
No. Look at the park itself. It's so big. It's so well done. The ambience is absolutely fantastic. They do a really, really good job here every year.
Are you going already? Why?
So, it's time for the flashback. Jesus Christ! So, we've just come out of the flesh pot. I am telling you now that the age range has been upped because the mazes themselves are just so much more intense than they were last year. It's, I don't know if I've used the word a few times tonight, it's insane. There's so many actors and they're all absolutely off the rocker. You get chased, don't matter whether you're at the front, whether you're at the back, whether you're in the middle, everywhere you go, you're just hounded surrounded by so many people. It's ridiculous, and not one of them is putting in half a performance. They've just got the energy of a school child on M&M's, I'm telling you. It's ridiculous. And there's a hell of a lot more chainsaws in that maze this year than there was last year. I can tell you that for a fact. So much more intense in all of them than last year's.
Well, that's what we like.
Intense.
Tune up him.
See? So there's loads and loads of food options here. We decided to come down, grab ourselves something to eat because it has been a ridiculously tiring day. So plenty of good stuff. We've got the burgers, fries, all kinds of things there. So we're just going to grab ourselves something to eat. We'll let you know if it's any good, which at the end of the day it usually is. You see, and this is one of the fantastic things, it's just how interactive these roaming characters are. They're on the rides with you, they're having fun with you, they just treat it like their own playground. It's absolutely phenomenal.
I got a sticker as well.
You know what, you should stand up to follow us.
Oh, I will.
Exactly.
Alright, now my turn.
There we go, guys.
Okay, so I'm not doing
It's the stakesy thing.
good. Here's a peg. Peg. It's alright. Here's a peg for you. There you go. I know, it's a tiny peg.
You don't get that small.
No, you don't get that small, mate. No.
Precious items for sure.
It is, sell it. It's about £2 on eBay. Anyway, there you go. I'm kidding.
And
There you
we've
go.
got
Oh no, it's gone. Oh no, whatever will we do? There you
It's
go.
got the authenticity in as well.
I got a pink one.
Oh, you did? What's this one? Another pink one. That was really strange how that was actually by choice as well. There you go.
There we go. Mr Cuddles. It's the sexy thing. Off on the waltzers. Okay guys, so time to go in the final maze of the night for us, which is the Singularity. Now this in previous years has actually been our favourite maze, but they've upped the game so much with so many of these mazes today that I honestly don't know what to expect. It's almost a slight sense of panic is setting in.
I love that
You missed me.
I did. So,
Why?
see, you can't bring him as well.
What's wrong with me?
I can.
Yeah, what's wrong with me?
You can't
She's
tell me
terrified
what
of
to
you,
do.
I'm terrified of her.
Hey!
Yeah, go on then.
Like me. You need to go to Turkey as well.
Exactly.
Thank you for coming to the Singularity. We do not take any responsibility in any mistakes that may occur. Please proceed. Have a proceed.
Somehow I've been separated from the group and I'm on my own. guys, so we've just finished the Singularity, and I actually have to say, in a complete difference and turnaround from last year, that probably felt like the weakest maze tonight. Now that's not saying that it wasn't brilliant. The theming was still spot on, the story was still spot on, the actors were still creepy, but I think once you've been through all the other mazes tonight, with just how intense they are, that actually seemed like a little bit more relaxing, if you will, than the other mazes tonight. Still absolutely brilliant, but it just shows how much they have increased the rest of the mazes today, just how intense they are and how brilliant. So that's all 5 mazes that we've done now, so the next time we go around, I'm probably not going to take you around with us, but yeah, all really, really good. A bit later we'll go through what we thought were our favourites and the ups and downs, and we'll catch you then. Now we've got a spooky dance floor going on. Here we go, get a bit of smoke there and everyone's on it, like a rave. We seem to improve this inside pub area. Every single year makes slight improvements, like the lighting and the entertainment in here tonight. It's just fantastic, it's really, really good. There we go guys, for a second run through of the flesh bomb.
Inside. I've got to make sure you don't have any concealed weapons. Although, we don't mind the odd concealed weapon.
Jesus, what? Come on, over! So we've just had our second run through of the flesh bot, and those guys do not let up in there. Just as much energy as when we went through first thing. In fact, it was like a completely different maze that swapped up the actors in there to give the original actors a break, and it was just phenomenal. Now, I got put to the front of the group and I got scare after scare after scare. What a night, York Mazes Hallowscream. What a night. Fantastic, how are you?
I'm stressed. Well, I'm coordinating all the stage entertainment, and I know. Oh, I know. I'm not long for this world. I'm getting too old for it all. I can only imagine how you must feel.
Right, thank you.
Look at this lovely bunch of inbreds over here. 5, 6. Yeah, that's it. I'm not responsible for what comes out of my mouth. I've got old people's rights. You know what I mean? I know. Look at this. It's like Mystery Inc. You could be Velma. No, you could be Velma in the orange. Are you the villain from Despicable Me? Yes. Is that who you come as? Yes. I know. I get pop culture. I'm all over this shit. Don't, excuse me. Don't put that on YouTube. Anyway, there you go. Look at this. I'm going to be famous. Let's have a vlog off. Who's got more subscribers? Right, I'm running out of jokes here.
So the street theatre here, like we've said before, it's second to none. It really is brilliant. Right guys, so Hallowscream 2023. I don't even know where to start. What a bloody good night. The mazes were fantastic. The street theatre was fantastic. Everything about the evening that we went through was just brilliant. I'm a bit lost for words at the minute. I'm absolutely knackered. It was so full on. I mean, let's get it out of the way to start with. The street theatre has got to be the best in the UK. It's certainly 100% the best in the north, but quite possibly the best anywhere that we have been. You've seen the interaction that we've had tonight. we're nothing special. That's not just for us. They do that with everybody. Lil Dribble, Corny the Clown, Mr Cuddles, Cletus, the lot of them are just so interactive. And because they play the same characters year after year, they've really fallen into these roles and they just do them so well. Now, the merch stand looks to have increased slightly inside. Some of the biggest amount of merch that you can get throughout any scare maze that we've been to. The actual park is well looked after, well maintained. They've tightened it up a little down by the Fairground area this time, which I think works very well. You don't have as far to walk to all of the different places that you want to go to. The live shows were brilliant. If I was gonna sort of nitpick on anything, it would probably be that some of the best people for the street theatre, such as Corny and Lil Dribble, they weren't as available as they usually are throughout the evening, because they seem to be pulling multiple roles up on the stage, down in the crowd. I mean, those guys must be absolutely knackered by the time they finish tonight, and it's only night one. They've got so many more nights to go as well. Now the mazes themselves, wow, they were all just ridiculously intense. So we first went into the new for 2023 Necropolis. That is extreme scream level of theming right there. It's well themed, there's no empty space anywhere. It's beautiful. You could walk around and just look at all of the sets all night. You wouldn't even need actors in there. There are a few tight spaces within that maze. It can get a bit claustrophobic. There's a lot of stairs in there as well. Quite steep stairs at the start actually. So probably not great for the less ambulant amongst us all. But really good. However, with it being the brand new maze, I actually didn't think it was the strongest of the evening. Which I thought it would be, because I thought all of the effort would go into that. And it was brilliant, it was really good, but I don't think it was as good as some of the others that they've got. What else did we have there tonight? We had the Singularity. Again, I would probably put that lower on the list this year. In previous years, it has been one of my favourites, because it's quiet, it's eerie, the porcelain doll style AI robots, the kind of turning people into robots. The silence usually gets me, whereas that was a little bit relaxing tonight because all of the other mazes were just so intense. 2073, it's a good maze. The actors in there were intense. There's a little bit of empty space in the middle. You go outside in a section, it's quite dark. You can hear some people jumping around, but because you can't see them, you don't really get as many scares. But from the inside sections of it, one of the best themed there, very well themed with the overturned vehicles, a good storyline to it, and good scare actors throughout. Apart from the outside space, the inside was packed with scare actors. Corneys, Cornevil, Jesus, that maze this year, in previous years it's been one of my least favourites. I'm not a big fan of clown mazes, they are quite overdone, but they've got it spot on this year. They put a huge amount of actors in there, tons, 3 times as many as they usually do, and they were off their rocker. They were mental. In fact, the same can be said of all mazes tonight. The people in there were off their rocker intense. The amount of scares I got, the amount of harassment and in-your-face intensity was just beyond words. And that leads me on to the Fleshpot, which we've had a couple of run-throughs tonight, and that has always been up there with some of the best mazes. Easily the best maze tonight. You couldn't take 3 or 4 steps without bumping into an actor, literally physically bumping into an actor. They were that sort of aggressively acting. There was so much energy in there, absolutely nuts. Both runs through as well were completely different, because the actors had changed and we didn't find an actor in there who wasn't just, it's like they've given them all speed tonight. So all of the mazes, absolutely brilliant. Some a little bit lower on the scale than others, but 5 absolutely solid mazes that they have here at York Maze. The hub area has been redone, it looks absolutely beautiful. Obviously, the food court area is relatively fresh over this past couple of years. That's also great. What an absolutely fantastic night. We really enjoyed it. We'd come again tomorrow if we could. Thank you, York Maze, for putting on an absolutely brilliant event. Thank you for allowing us to film in the mazes. You can get your tickets online now. They are selling out quick, so make sure you get them booked. And we will see you on the next one for Halloween. Good night.